Hey guys, Sonic here from T2G and welcome back. So today I'm here to talk about this little dinky thing in my hand. The catchmoon. That's a name that will strike familiarity, annoyance, and the feeling of power into a lot of you. Because, as the analytics said, the reason why they're nerfing this gun in the first place, over 50% of players are using this gun over the other 112 secondaries in the game, which is pretty unreasonable. I mean, I get why, but I'm here to give you an unbiased opinion as someone who is okay with the weapon. I use it occasionally, and I'm here to give you my unbiased opinion about the new nerfs. So, what the new nerfs do, let me spawn in some enemies here. So, how it functions normally, it's kind of like a secondary Archoplasmor, but it's better than Archoplasmor. So if you just look at that damage, I mean, it's not the greatest damage. I mean, it's pretty insane. I mean, for 2 magazines, I was able to almost kill an entire line of fucking heavy gunners. I mean, it's good damage. I mean, I've seen better from other weapons, but I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, the reason it's so powerful is the crowd control. I mean, I am hitting all 4 of these enemies 4 full damage right now. It took a decent amount of ammo, and like I barely took any ammo because by the time they were dead, I literally restored my ammo. And also, my catchmoon doesn't even have a ribbon. My catchmoon probably has the wrong build for it. Like I'm probably using the worst build possible, which I will show you like right here. This is the build that I'm currently using. It is subject to change, and I will probably change it. But yeah, it's okay. But what I'm talking about is Auger Pact. I'll probably change that in the future for like one of the crit mods. Like, whatever it's called, the freaking Sharpened Bullets. Sharpened Bullets are another elemental. But, yeah, it's a good weapon. Now, what the nerf entitles... Let me just kill these, at least spawn me. Okay, so what the nerf entitles is... From this far away, which means pretty much, like, around here... After 8 meters, the catchmoon will lose like 50% of its damage. Let's say if I have to stand like right in the face of this one. Oh, in this right. I have to stand right in the face of this one in order to hit all 4. And like, see these at 10 meters? This weapon would no longer be doing 2,000 damage. It would be doing like 1,000 damage. So they're basically nerfing the. They're not nerfing the damage. It means this like the reason I use the catchmoon. So this nerf is not really going to affect me barely at all. It's going to affect a lot of people because they main this weapon. I mean, I main Staticore, and I was pretty affected when they put the quote-unquote nerfs in place until I realized it was really a buff. Well, I mean, it was a nerf and a buff at the same time, but I'm still a little bittersweet with that. But they're going to nerf how the hitting through multiple enemies works. So basically, you'll no longer be able to hit like that many enemies without losing some of the damage drop off, and it's got it's going to have a very aggressive damage drop off, like 50 to 60% after 8 meters. And if you look over there, that enemy is currently 12 meters. You have to be within this range of them in order to do full damage. I mean, it shouldn't really affect me because the main reason I use catchmoons for the index, which means I'm really close to the enemies anyways. Well, my thoughts on this is perfectly valid for them to do. Because this weapon's really powerful, and I get why people use it a lot. But there is another weapon that is a contender for the absolute best primary. It's you pretty much know by now what I'm talking about. This thing. Now, as I showed you earlier, it took quite a few shots to kill those enemies. You can count if you want. Just watch it. Just look at this. Like, look at that shredded. These are level 100 corrupted heavy gunners. Look at that shreddage. And if I use charge attacks, charge attacks don't really do that much. So they're for killing low level enemies and area attacks. Just look at this. Beautiful damage. That's one of the reasons why I love this weapon. Also because I've got a pretty decent ribbon for it. And also my static core ribbon has changed, which I'll show you. It's no longer Visitin, it's Visi Acrifa. 94% damage, critical damage, and heat. And I'm not even running a good build. I mean, I'm running Fulmination in my ribbon. I could be running full-on crit mods, and it'd probably be better if I use the crit mods. Let's say I swapped out Fulmination for crit mod. Prime Pistol Gambit, 37% crit chance. That's pretty good. But I just prefer Fulmination. And plus, this weapon and the catchmoon have the same ribbon disposition. This gun literally has 1, and catchmoon also has 1. So... Also, DE, do not nerf static core. If you give it self-damage, I swear I will sue you for $1 million. I'm not even kidding. I will sue you again and again and again if you nerf my static core again. Anyways, so yes, the catchmoon is an amazing weapon. It's one of the very best secondaries, and most people even think the king of secondaries. I wouldn't really agree with that, but the nerf is well deserved because, I mean, people should be using other secondaries, like freaking, let's say, Atomos, or the other kit guns. Like, the other kit guns are better than, like the catchmoon might be really good, but my gaze, the gaze is just like 1,000 times more powerful than it, and no one uses it. Like, just look at this. Look at that. Really, I didn't even use 1 magazine, and I already killed more enemies than the catchmoon can kill in 1 magazine. Look at this. Look at this. And no, I am not using... these weapons are not affected by the, like, you know when you use melee weapons and the enemies can't see you. No, the weapon just has, like, 86% crit chance. And, like, literally, I even have a ribbon for this thing. Multi-shot electricity and status chance. Like, sure, I've got a ribbon, but catchmoon should outperform this thing. And, like, let's say I take my rattle guts, which isn't even fully built, might I mind you. It's not gonna do as well, but, like, catchmoon is just... People need to use other things. I definitely understand why DE did the nerf. I mean, just look at this damage. Look at that damage. So that's a pretty good amount of damage. And also, me and Tactical Potato agree with me. He likes his weapon more than catchmoon. So, I mean, mine probably isn't really the best built because I'm using like Haymaker on it, but whatever. Just catchmoon doesn't really need a nerf. I mean, it needs a nerf, but like, I know it's gonna make a lot of people very unhappy to see their really powerful catchmoon getting nerfed, but it's for good reason. And if you want more power, just use the gaze. I mean, it's like an Atomos, but way better and fully customizable. Or use static core, because static core OP. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and didn't get too salty from my ranting of the catchmoon. And just I hope the nerf turns out for you guys, that you still use this weapon even after the nerf happens. So DE realizes they need to make other secondaries more powerful and make other secondaries more powerful. Anyways, I'll see you guys.